2020 continues.
Don't the passengers get a little freaked out seeing this wired-up bus driver?
Interesting thing is, the passengers actually rather like it.
Later, the researchers get to look at what was happening in the bus driver's brain.
And you can see that around 2 o'clock in the morning, he was pretty drowsy. He had a good patch here. He had a break just here, so he wasn't drowsy. And then he got on the road, and then he had a dangerous bout just by itself. And that's the sort of very brief interlude that can just overwhelm someone and can cause an accident. There's a time of night when it tends to happen much more, and what you need to do in that case is to design schedules for breaks or naps before you get into this most dangerous period.
This driver does what many do, while the simulator takes you through curves like the ones you'd encounter on the highway. At some point, he dozes off, crosses the meridian, and heads off the road. Researchers are now finding that the brainwave sensors can predict when this is about to happen.
So when the brainwave sensor senses that you're going to sleep, you'll get a shock or something?
That's where, in fact, the research is going. The development of devices that can detect when someone is getting dangerously drowsy.
He says they'll use noises or light. They wouldn't give us shocks.
We're not proposing a sort of a cattle prong approach here. We're going to be in a situation 5 or 10 years from now where every car has in it not just a fuzzbuster to detect the radar trap up ahead, but it's pointed around towards the driver, and by watching that driver is going to detect characteristic changes that someone who is drowsy has.